Spy Kitten here with another quick and eye-opening message. In today's video, I have a very important topic that I would like to share with you about Turkey downing a Russian warplane and claiming there was airspace breach. This is breaking news everywhere, and guys, this is insanity. A second Russian plane has been downed in less than a month. First, we had the commercial Russian Metrojet that was downed over Egypt on Halloween, and I knew that was a bomb right away by ISIS, and now it's been proven. But now, 24 days later, we see the Russian fight jet SU-24 being downed. November 24th is the 328th day of the year, which adds up to 13. And we have been seeing the number 13 everywhere lately with these terror attacks. And watch, the sad thing is this plane crash will soon be forgotten about, just as the Metrojet flight was. This is all very suspicious as well, since just last week on November 16th, Mr. Putin spoke out at the G20 summit in Turkey about the 40 countries who are currently supporting ISIS. And we know a lot of the countries that are supporting ISIS are part of the NATO coalition. Notably, Turkey is part of NATO as well. And it is starting to look like these Western allies are not messing around with Russia anymore. They want to silence them. Now, let's take a look at this article, and we can clearly see what this article says about this accident. It says, Turkey shot down a Russian warplane Tuesday, prompting a very angry response from Moscow and heightening tensions in the global struggle over the future of Syria and the fate of the Islamic State. The Turkish military said that two F-16s shot down the Russian Su-24 attack aircraft after it breached Turkey's airspace and after Turkey issued 10 warnings in 5 minutes. Russia's defense ministry denied the plane ever strayed from Syrian airspace. NATO and United States defense officials later confirmed that the Russian plane had briefly entered Turkish airspace. And now, all of a sudden, we see that Associated Press said the officials declined to be identified because they were not authorized to speak on the issue. And now everyone is saying that we have repeatedly made clear that we stand in solidarity with Turkey and support the territorial integrity of NATO and Turkey. This plane went down in the Bayrubek region of northwestern Syria near the Turkish border. Turkey Dogan News Agency said witnesses reported seeing the plane crash over tents in a village, and that the rebels at scene fatally shot two parachuting pilots. Now guys, this is truly sad, and this is kind of contradicting. Even this article right here is saying that it was shot down and went down over a northwestern regions of Syria near the Turkish border, not in Turkey itself. And that's a bit strange, you know. Now, Putin is very outraged and had this to say. Vladimir Putin has called Turkey accomplices of terrorists and warned of serious consequences after a Turkish F-16 jet shot down a Russian warplane today. And this is actually the first time a NATO country and Moscow have exchanged direct fire over the Syrian crisis. The Russian president is also speaking before meeting with King Abdullah II of Jordan in Sochi, and he said that the plane had been shot down over Syrian airspace and fell 4 kilometers inside Syria. Putin said that it was obvious that the plane posed no threat to Turkey. And this makes sense because Turkey has nothing to do with Russia at this moment, and there would be no reason for Russia to go into Turkey and hurt them. Also, Putin said, our military is doing some heroic work against terrorism, but the loss today is a stab in the back. carried out by the accomplices of terrorists. I can't describe this in any other way. Putin also suggested that the Turks were shielding Islamic State terrorists from Russian attacks, saying that do they even want to, get ISIS out? Do they want to make NATO serve ISIS? And this is kind of true. This is insane. This could prompt a whole shift in this World War III dynamic. World War III is not going to look like any previous wars that our humanity has had. In fact, we're already practically in World War III. It's strictly political. And there are even new reports of a Russian Marine dying that same exact day, today on Tuesday, during the operation to rescue those two pilots who were shot down in SU-24 warplanes. This is insane. Russia even claims strictly not to have been on Turkey's side of the border. And the crazy part is, this all happened while Obama and the French president, François Hollande, were discussing the French terror attacks at the White House. And of course, Obama is already on Turkey's side without any prompt investigations. This is very suspicious, and President Putin has directly stated that there will be serious consequences for this fatal attack. Let's see what happens. I'll search into this further, and once we hear more information, I'll be sure to update you guys all. We must stay aware and vigilant of this great deception. Always watch out for these evils and question everything, my brothers and sisters. So on that note, I want to wish you all a beautiful and blessed week. This was Spy Kitten with a Spy Kitten TV approved message. Comment, like, and subscribe for more content.